So in this video tutorial, basically, I will show how you can teach a program using the Robot Studio software. Basically, what I will do, I will make a bunch of points as targets, and then I will convert those targets as toolpath. And I will show like how you can control the robot to follow those toolpaths, and how can you change basically the speed and zone, that kind of thing. And at the end of the video, I will show how can you make it like a continuous pass as well. To do that, basically, I'm going to use one robot which is 260012 kg 1.65. So let's see, where is that? 260012 kg 1.65. That is the brand I'm going to use today. Yes, so you need to see what is the robot wire you are using. It may not be same as what I'm using. It always depends like what is the update you are installing, and based on that you will see this number here. So let's create, and you need to wait until it get connected. So yeah, it is taking time. Still, it is not connected, the controller, but you will see some green color very soon. That means yeah. So, and yeah, I'm going to do maybe like the G2 one, and then click OK. So that's the robot we basically got. And here to teach a program, I'm going to use a tool. Basically, I'm going to use it from the training object, my tool. And after taking it, I would need to click on there. I can drag and drop into IRB 2600, and it will ask a question: do you want to update the position of my tool? You will say yes, and that's how you will get this one here. So another nice thing is, for an example, if you want to change the current position of this tool, then basically you can do the right click on top of the robot, and you can go to mechanism jog joint. Here you will see, if you change this kind of thing, it will do. And maybe this one is basically the 6 and 5 is that one. So maybe for now, I'm going to make all of them kind of 0, except this one 30 degree. Yeah, so you can do like this. Um, and once you are getting the tool, then basically we would need to select a set of target, and then we will convert those target into toolpath. Okay, before doing it, let's check out from there. And another good thing is that, for an example, if you do right click and if you want to move to the position and jump home, then it will go home. I know the default is every axis 0 except J530, so I didn't change anything. That's why it is not showing any changes. Even I was basically jumping to the home, right? But for an example, if you do some changes from here, right? Let's say you are bringing the robot here and there, right? So, and then if you do the right click and jump to home, it should go back to the home position. Now let's create like a set of target points. So if you want to do that, you need to make sure you are under the home tab, and from there you need to go to target, click there and create target. So it will ask the default work object 0 is about to be used. Yes, we want to use it now. Default work object is basically this one, like the 0, 0 position of the robot. And then for an example, yeah, if you have like the specific point you want to make the target, then you can put those number here. But for now, for today, I'm kind of randomly going to make a set of points. So to do that, basically what you can do, you can just teach the robot. Like I can just click teach that robot, and it will ask some question. You will say yes, and if you want to see what are the changes, then you need to go to path and target, and under IRB 12 165, you need to go to work objects and targets, and under work object 0, and then you will see target 10. So we basically created If you just click there, then you will see we basically created one target at the tool center point or tool coordinate point, right? And now if we want to make little a couple of more, so let's make another one. So I can maybe just what I can do, basically I can select the tool and I can use the free one, and then maybe I can take this one here. I changed the position and I can again do teach target, and yes, then you will see another target will come here. Then maybe I can take this one little behind, kind of. I know robot will get some hard time, so yes. Then let's create another teach target, and yes, then you will see three. Maybe I can kind of take it back to that position, and I can say teach target, and yes. And then finally, maybe I want to come back or I want to close the circle, and I can say teach target. Okay, so that's how basically I got total 5 target. And if I want to see, I can click, yeah. So if I want to see like that uh, tool to that specific target, then you would need to do the right click and you can select view robot at target. Then you will see robot basically will go to that position, right? So that's how we can get those targets. Now, good thing is that you can also rename those target. For an example, if you do the right click and then there is a thing called rename, and you can say maybe this one is home. And yeah, I'm not going to change the other one, but yeah, depending on your requirement, if you want to change, you can change them. Now, the next step, once I got those target points, then I would need to select all of them. So what I can do, select first one, shift, last one, then you selected all of them. And then you can do the right click and you can say add to new path. Then if you do that, then you will see it will create new path. At the same time, you should be able to see the preview, right? So preview is here. And the default is basically move linear. L means linear. And there are some zone, and you will get like the similar information like move L is here, and the default speed is 1000 millimeter per second, and zone is 100. What does the zone mean? So you see, when I selected this point, basically it is creating a curvature. That means it is creating a kind of curvature considering 100 millimeter radius. So for an example, yeah, first of all, let's see if it works, and then maybe we can change those things. So if I go and to the right click, and if I just say, okay, before move along path, a very important suggestion is you can go to auto configuration and move all instruction to see if robot works. I know it did very quickly, but basically it worked. I can do one more time. So robot basically used all the path and went back there. And if I want to see if it really works, then I would need to again do the right click on top of the path chain, and I would need to go to move along path. Then you will see, hopefully the robot will move. Good. It is working. So that's how basically we can make the target, and we will create the toolpath. Now, some quick thing, you think, okay, no, 1000 millimeter per second is really too much. I don't want to use that. Then basically, maybe you can just do the right click on the path 10 or whatever the path you made, and then you can go to or no, actually you can select all paths and you can do the right click and you can say modify, sorry, edit instruction. Then here you will see the motion type is linear. I will go one by one. So yeah, why don't I do from linear to joint? Let's do this one first, and I want to see what kind of changes you will see. So basically, when we do the joint motion, then basically it will not follow the linear path. Rather, uh, mm, robot will make the adjustment and make its life easier so that it doesn't need to follow like the linear path. Rather, for an example, let's say if robot thinks that, okay, if I want to go kind of in a circular way and it is easier for me, then robot will do that. Okay, so if you just apply, then you will see all L will be changed to J. So apply it. You see all of them got changed. Now, if I want to again do like maybe auto configuration one time, yes, and then maybe if I want to do like move along path, then you will see, yeah. So that's how the J will work. And another thing is, yeah, if I want to go back and make them linear again, so edit instruction, I can make it linear. But this time I want to change another thing, which is the speed and zone. So you will see speed here. So you can click on the drop down, and then maybe this time I want to see the robot moves slowly. So other than making 1000 millimeter per second, I'm making it 200 millimeter per second. And the zone, basically, I'm making it fine so that I see it is not creating any curvature in any corner. And I can create apply. Then you will see basically all J again moved to L. And this time I'm not seeing any kind of curvature because I made the J fine, which is basically the exact point. And I'm pretty sure by now you're understanding why that fine zone is important, because if you're doing some pick and place operations, right, then you must have to remember and make sure like, okay, whatever the position you are basically asking the robot to go, robot should exactly go there, right? So if I want to do maybe just quick auto configuration and then move along path, then yeah, you see this time basically robot is moving slowly because I am using 100 millimeter per or 200 millimeter per second. Uh, Okay, so maybe yeah, before stopping, just the last thing I want to show today, maybe for an example, let's say this is basically target 20, but now let's say you know the target position exactly. So you can do the right click and you can go modify target, and you can go set position. I know it is showing 000, but it is honestly with respect to the local. So if you go there and convert to world, then basically you will find out the exact position from 00, right? So let's say you want to change that one from 1200 to maybe 1500, I don't know. And if you just click OK, then you will see the target or the toolpath got changed. And for an example, let's say the last one or this one, maybe you want to take a little far Y. So maybe I want to make, but you need to make sure the world coordinate, and then maybe, I don't know, negative 200, something like this. Uh, or maybe 200. I want to take it further. Yes. Okay. I just made, I don't know, kind of a very irregular shape. And yeah, in that case, you see, I am seeing something which is target 20, and you got a comment is showing target 20 is out of reach. And yeah, and yeah, just quickly, let's go and see what does that mean. So I want to do a quick auto configuration, and if I want to move along the path, then let's see what it does. So yes, you see what is happening. So it is not going anywhere. It is showing, okay, position outside of the reach. That means whatever the position you selected, this one is not going to work. That means you need to change the coordinate of this one. Okay, I'm saying the 20. And there is another option. How can I see why this one is out of reach, right? So then maybe you can go to layout and under show work envelope, and if I want to make it 3D, yeah, you see that is the problem. So if you make it 3D, then you will see basically the point, whatever I made, is out of the work volume. That's why it is not working. So you need to be very careful whenever you are making some target, like, okay, if it is really within the volume, right? So then we would need to change that point. You can go back to path and target, and we can select there, and maybe modify target. So set position, and like the X was really bigger, so I can make it, I don't know, maybe 1,000 this time. Oh no, maybe 1,000 this time, uh, or 1,200. Okay, now you see, now robot is here, and I hope this time it will work. I want to do auto configuration, and then I can basically move along the path. Yeah, so basically it is trying to go from the home to target 20, and then target 30, target 40, and it should come back to the home position. Yes, so I'm going to stop here, honestly, and I hope this helps. And maybe in the next video, what I will do, I will make some code using those toolpath, and I can show how you can change the coordinate points from the code, and how you can basically work from the code.